Good evening and welcome to Naija Futboll Addicts. My name is Moxet, and today we'll be doing the Premiership preview show between Liverpool and Manchester United. To majority of Nigerian fans, they don't see Manchester United and Liverpool as rivals, but in real sense, they are the biggest rivals in England. It's not Arsenal, Chelsea that are rivals to Manchester United. Their biggest rivals is Liverpool. Liverpool have won the league 19 times and Manchester United have won the league 20 times. So no Manchester United that want Liverpool to win this league. Because if they do, they will equal Manchester United in terms of league. And there will be no bragging opportunity for Manchester United anymore. But Manchester United have the opportunity tomorrow to stop Liverpool from winning the league. If they defeat Liverpool tomorrow and Man City win Brighton, then the league is for Man City to lose. But if Liverpool win Manchester United tomorrow, then Manchester United can as well just kiss the Champions League spot goodbye. You see how important that game is for both Manchester United and Liverpool. If this is your first time being in this place, please subscribe to this channel, like and comment. Thank you so much. Morgan, welcome to the show once again.
Thank you very much, Moxit. It's always a pleasure to be seated here at the studio of the Naija Futboll Addicts.
Yep.
And once again, I want to emphatically state that it is an expected week of intense football, especially as the race for the top four, the race for who becomes champions of England is already heating up. I think there's no better moment to sit glued to your televisions and watch football matches like as it is this period. Once again, happy Easter to all of you fans of the Naija Futboll Addicts.
Definitely. And it's going to be a very, very big week because it's Chelsea versus Arsenal again, which is a very, very big one. I mean, the season is becoming very intense and very, 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 very interesting. They've not been doing good. Like, if you look at the standard Liverpool have set now, you'll be like, man, you don't near them at all, man. What will be the problem? And how do you think tomorrow games will pan out?
Of course, as a Manchester United fan, the best I can say is this is about the worst period to be a Manchester United fan. Yeah, I will say that because events of recent past has not been a thing to talk about.
Definitely,
with
man.
regards to performance on the field, with regards to media management, man management, with regards to everything that is concerned the club Manchester United.
Yeah.
I think for me, since I grew up to know what football is all about, since I stopped supporting Manchester United, I think this is our lowest moment.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now going into the game tomorrow, you and I will agree, except for a few who doesn't know what the English football is all about.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the biggest rivalry in English football is that between Manchester United and Liverpool.
Yeah.
The Manchester United and Liverpool game is like what the El Clasico is.
Yes,
Spanish La Liga.
Definitely.
Now, but a lot of persons who don't probably have a good record history-wise, we think it could be Chelsea, Man U, Man City, and the rest of it, you understand. But I want to assure you that the biggest rivalry in English football is between Manchester United
and Liverpool. And they're just like 45 minutes away from each other by drive. Like if you want to drive your car from Old Trafford to Anfield, it's just 45 minutes.
Yeah, that is even talking about the space of gap between the two stadiums.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that players from both clubs cohabit. They live in one environment.
They visit a restaurant. They eat in the same place.
They live in one environment. It will be surprising for you to know that player like Virgil van Dijk lives in close neighborhood to people like Harry Maguire and the rest of it. You understand that? It tells
how close they are.
Yeah, again, for you to also know, I think only about last week, I read about Kevin De Bruyne's kid and that of Virgil van Dijk attending the same school. That's to tell you how close they are.
Yeah, they are close. So now, looking at Manchester United and looking at Liverpool, if Liverpool wins tomorrow's game, man, there will be way. I mean, it's going like tomorrow's game is going to define what Liverpool season is tomorrow. What Liverpool season when it comes to Premiership will be. So Do you think Manchester United have what it takes to give them a fight, or do you think it will just be a walkover for Liverpool?
Now, that game is very, very interesting. The game is not only going to define what Liverpool season is, it will also define what Manchester United season is.
Yeah, if they will go Champions League or not.
Now, I say so because Liverpool, you and I know, they're on the heels of Manchester City with regards to who becomes the champions of England come the end of the season. Now, that game, they want to approach it with everything they have. On paper, they are the better team. With statistics this season, they have been far ahead of Manchester United. But again, one thing you can never take away is that intense of rivalry that has existed between the two clubs.
Yeah.
Hereby, whenever the two clubs are coming to play, form or statistics does not count. What counts on the field of play is that intense rivalry that has existed between the two clubs.
Yeah.
Now, the one who got her act better on that day emerges the winner of the day. But on record, you and I agree that Manchester United have done very, very wrongly in recent times, and Liverpool has been flying very, very high. Yeah. So ordinarily, every football analyst, every followers of the both clubs will want to give it straight to
Liverpool.
I want to share the same opinion too. But again, I wouldn't want to play down on the fact that on a day like this, you can also judge the game to be 50-50 based on history.
Yeah, like talking about history, now if you put life in the last 5 years, last season was the first time where Liverpool go beat Man U home and away. So that shows you that no matter how good, and Liverpool have been good like for the last 5 years, if you want to say it. And last season was the first time they will beat Manchester United home and away. So if you want to really put it, it still can be tricky tomorrow. But with the way Liverpool have been playing, they've been doing outstandingly well. They just won Manchester City 3-2, and they are in the FA Cup final. They've won the Carling Cup. They are in the Champions League semi-final. They are driving very hot for the Premiership, which quadruple is still in their hand. That aside, now, if you are a Manchester United manager, what kind of squad, what kind of lineup will you put on tomorrow to make sure that you stop their attacking pattern? Which players from? Let's start from the defense now, because I surely know say you will put the game for that place. Let's start from the defense now. If you are a manager, which kind of defense you will put for that play? Will make the likes of the Mane, Salah, and whoever they use, Jota or Diaz, may they no fit penetrate Manchester United very well.
Now, based on recent events, I might put David De Gea in the post. I say might. What I said might is because I can decide to bring on Eden Henderson. It wouldn't be a fault.
Yes. That would be a risk now.
That is where we have been all the while. Our risk factor has been very, very low. And that is why we've not been able to progress. You understand? As a coach, okay, you are afraid of taking risk. You stood with what you have had over time, and it is not paying off. Don't you think it's high time you take risk? You understand? No, I'm not saying, from what I just said, I'm not saying I'm going to put David De Gea out of the game.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But if you have a highly tactical coach, that coach can also consider to bring in Eden Henderson.
All right.
Now, I expected you to ask me why.
Why?
Why is this? Because now, there's nowhere you can play down Eden Henderson. He has been class. In all the games he has played for Manchester United, there are little or no occasions where you can fault him.
But De Gea have been better class than him.
No, De Gea has been a better class in terms of what he has done keeping the post.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about contribution to play, who is better on the ball? Are you going to rate De Gea ahead of Eden Henderson?
No, well,
it's a total no.
Yeah.
And that is where football is heading to. Football has seen the goalkeeper to be the 11th player.
That distribution matters.
Not just on the pitch, not just in goal, but 11th player on the pitch. We've seen that happen successfully with Ederson in Man City. We've seen what this guy is doing in Liverpool.
Yeah.
We've seen what other great goalkeeper, even Ramsdale in Arsenal. You see, those people, you can actually class David De Gea to be a better shot-stopper.
But he's not a good distributor.
Contribution to play.
Yeah.
Can you rate him among those players? That is where, for me, a tactical coach will want to look at him, Henderson to come in handy. Now that is about that. But with what is stand, I will actually pick a David De Gea for tomorrow's game.
Okay.
Now coming to the defensive lineup, what do we have available? We understand we have a little ill luck with some persons within that department.
Yeah.
You can always do it. Now Luke Shaw is injured, so we understood. Luke Shaw is injured.
Yeah, he is.
In his place, you can bring in a Telles.
Yeah.
But again, that is where the risk factor comes in. Now we have a very, very spectacular kid in the academy that, in my own opinion, if I am the coach tomorrow, I want to give him a try against that big club. In the person of Alvaro Fernandez. I don't know if you watched the guy play for.
I haven't, but they say the boy is good.
That guy is what you need in a fullback. He is what you need in a fullback.
So you play him ahead of Telles?
I can.
Okay. Just taking a risk though.
He's 19-year-old. At the age of 19, a lot of players are beginning to hold their own. At the age of 19, Marty Delete was captain of Ajax that played up to the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Yeah, you're right though.
So what are we talking about? Now, I don't know what the fitness condition of Rafael Varane is. You understand? But for me, irrespective of whatever happens in that regard, I'll put Maguire on the bench. I think it is better than Man City. Yes.
You will bench Maguire.
I'll keep him on the bench. What do you have the lack of Eric Bailly and Phil Jones doing on that bench?
Are you prefer Jones to Maguire?
Why don't we give him a trial in one game?
Yeah, that's one good thing about Jones though. He plays with his heart.
We played him out. He was one of the match.
Yeah, he was.
He never saw any game to play again.
Yeah, it can be painful though, because he's a guy that whatever you play him, he plays with his heart. Yeah.
Now, if you want to look at the right fullback, it is debatable. Depending on what Liverpool is offering us. Now you have
Wan-Bissaka,
you have
Dalot.
Wan-Bissaka who is fit, you have Dalot who is also fit, but they are two different kind of players.
Yeah.
So you can pick any one of them depending on what you feel Liverpool is bringing. For me, since it is Liverpool, I want to go with Wan-Bissaka to be able to contain Mane or whoever is coming from that flank.
Yeah.
You understand? That is that about that for the defense. Now, if you go to the midfield, what else again do you have available? It is also understood that some players are also injured.
Yeah. But you still have the likes of Bruno, Pogba, Matic, Mata. So who will you play in that middle of the park?
In the middle of the park, you can always start Matic, who is the only known...
Because Fred is injured and McTominay is injured.
Who is the only known
natural defensive midfielder
in that
team, yeah.
Though, we know as a result of age or whatever, he has dropped pace a bit.
Well, you think his pace of Liverpool will not be...
games like this, you need the experiences of people like him to play in that game.
We think the speed of Liverpool midfields will not outrun him in that place.
Now, it depends on what the team is putting forward. It depends on what the coach wants to achieve with that. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, his disadvantage is going to be that the next a very good player that will be playing next to him should be Pogba. Pogba defensively contributes just very little. You understand? And that is where you can have issues. If not, I would have said because the Liverpool team is a high-tempo team.
Yeah.
A team that runs a lot. A team that want to press you from every
angle. A lot, man.
Now, as much as you need a good defensive midfielder, you also need somebody who will serve as a support in terms of what you do defensively.
Yeah.
But again, you need the attacking attributes or the ball-holding attributes of a Pogba in that team.
So who will your three midfielders be?
You can never put Bruno Fernandes out of the team.
Yeah, definitely.
You just can never put him out of the team.
You can't, man.
Now, another place where I have issue with regards to that team is with the attack. If you're asking me to pick my attacking lines tomorrow, I'll put an Elanga on the bench.
Okay, who will you bring in?
I'll bring in a Rashford.
But the problem is Rashford is not in form, and even when the last week they brought in...
How do you get a player to become in form?
No, even if it's 10 minutes you are giving to a player, you try as much as possible to show yourself.
No.
No.
I watched the game against Everton.
Yes, I do.
Where Rashford started.
But
No. Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
Where he started.
He started from the side.
Who was your best attacking threat in that game?
Not him though. Sancho.
Go to that game and watch again.
But what is this?
Go to that game. I'm asking you to go to that game and watch it.
Okay, but his threat is not bringing anything.
No, he was. If you watch that game vividly, you agree with me that he was Manchester United's best attacking threat, especially even in the first half, where he had about 3 shots on target.
Yeah, he had shots on targets though.
You understand? Now, what would you have done with such a player?
You start him the next match.
The next game. You are building his confidence.
But do you think maybe the coach, before he saw something in the training that he's not seeing?
No.
That he's not seeing.
No. I'm also going to tell you something.
Okay.
Marcus Rashford is a player that has played in the Manchester United Liverpool games for over 5-6 years now.
Yeah, he has a very good record against them. Yeah.
He has also scored a couple of beautiful goals against the Liverpool side.
Yeah, he has a good. I think I understand from that point of view now.
Experience,
yeah,
put people like that on the bench in a game where you feel if you get your game plan very very right, Rashford can be an energizer for you in that team. Forget about his form. Forget about his state of mind right now. Whereas a coach, I think he needs matches like that too.
Yeah, but my problem with players that, like, if the coach is not giving you a chance and you're provided with such opportunity, even if it's 5 minutes, you try as much as possible to give your best. I remember when Rooney used to come for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Rooney will still give his best. Prove to that coach that, you know what, you need to start me next week. Yeah.
You see, let us understand one thing. People react to issues differently. Now, every week, you have Ralph Ragnick on a press conference saying Rashford is a class in training. Rashford is this in training. Rashford is that. You want him to transform that
into
a match day
actual
attributes and stuff like that. You understand? But you're not providing him with that platform. People see a lot of things psychologically. You can kill a player when he knows he's supposed to start in this game, and you're not bringing him. You're not even starting him in the first place. There's nothing that can kill a player's morale like what is happening to Rashford at the moment. Where you have a team where you can count about how many strikers in that team not being available.
And yet you are not starting. Maybe Rashford issue is confusing because it's a player that every Manchester United wants him to succeed.
I'm sharing the opinion that he's not helping matters.
Yeah.
But again, people react to issues differently.
Okay, you have Rashford, Sancho,